Sleigh bells ring.
Are you listening?
In the land,
Snow is glistening.
a
A
beautiful
beautiful
sight.
sight.
We're
We're
happy.
happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland.
Hello,
Hello, folks. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm going to lower the background music as we play the fireplace. And if you can name the musician, the artist that's singing this song, is an oldie but a goodie. But Merry Christmas on behalf of Crime Time with DutyRon and Ed Wallace. And as you can see, we have the stocking stuffers. DutyRon, Ed, Chat, and then on the other side, Oscar, Popeye, and Kara. So Merry Christmas, everybody. Ed, how are you doing? How was your Christmas? And what do you got going on in the Wallace household?
Well, first off, proud American. I think you got it right. It's Bing Crosby. That's right. And so the family is here with mom and dad, and Margaret just stepped out. And then my sons will be coming over later, and my fiance is doing a day tour, so she'll be over after work.
Excellent, Ed. Excellent. Yep. So folks are in the chat already getting all the getting the answers right. And Ed, you got a house full of people. I'm going to be traveling to out east a little bit, and I'm going to go and have dinner with my brother-in-law and my sister-in-laws. We had the whole house here full last night, so it was great. A lot of family, a lot of friends stopped by, and you know, you got to love this time of year. No matter what's going on, you give thanks and stop and pause for peace, if you will, and just be thankful for everything that we got. And you and I are both very thankful for everybody that's here. I know we won't get a big crowd here today because people are doing stuff with their families, and you and I both agreed we had a free half hour to come on live and spread some Christmas cheer, and that's what this is all about. So let's say hello to some of the friends in the chat and highlight everybody. Merry Christmas, Cat H, Sharon. I hope you're home for Christmas. I know you're saying you thought you were going to have to go back to the hospital. Hopefully you're home. Chef Lady, Merry Christmas. Good to see you. Grateful 1509. That's a great screen name, by the way. Suzanne, Merry Christmas. Kitty KU, Dawn Marie, and many.
Buon Natale. And
now, I don't know if it's just me, but when you're talking, I can just hear your audio, but it cuts out. And I don't know if that's on your end, or are you guys hearing that in the chat? Just correct me, because I want to go forward. I want everybody to be able to hear you. I can hear what you're saying, but it's cutting in and out. So I don't know. Anybody else experiencing that? Let us know in the chat. But go ahead, Ed. Keep talking.
Yeah, I saw in the chat that somebody said, fiance, question mark. That's my son's fiance. My oldest son is engaged. Yes.
Okay, great.
No sounds?
Everyone's saying, okay. No, everyone's saying sounds good. All right, maybe it's just in my headset. It's fine. So Missed Jeff, thank you for being here. Merry Christmas. Adavan is here saying Merry Christmas. Hanging with the kids. Yeah, let us know what you guys are doing today. I know it will be a small, intimate chat, which I like. Miss Alma Trumbull is here and saying Merry Christmas to Sharon, Mystique, and Beamer 650. And if Beamer is here, you know Lexi is here. She's somewhere. They're sisters.
Feliz Navidad.
Yes, indeed. So, I thought this was really a nice, like upstairs when we had company over yesterday, Janine was playing this in the background. So I quickly grabbed it and said, you know what, let's use this for the show. Even if we do get a copyright hit, who cares? This is all about Christmas. We're gonna incorporate a little true crime into this, but very little. So Amanda Panda, thank you for becoming a new member. We appreciate you. And thank you to everyone who's newly subscribed. If you're watching this on the replay, we're just shooting through the roof with new subscribers. People are watching our old videos. YouTube's suggesting out some of our newer and older videos. And I love to see the comments on videos from 8 months ago just come pouring in. And I think that was one of the keys to our successful growth spurts here on this channel, is that YouTube all of a sudden starts reintroducing our content. And I love that. So we put out so much of it, and there's so many different variations of what we do, that's a great thing too. But thank you to all who are newly subscribed. You guys are great. And I know, Ed, you and I are excited about it. Josh, when he was alive, our producer, he said, oh, before, the end of 2024, I see us hitting, 500,000, and we're close to that mark. So Josh was 2 years ago giving the proper predictions, so
May he rest in peace.
amen. So what I know you said you're gonna have family over again today. Have you been doing anything with the construction at the house, or has that come to a halt, Ed? Or are you still?
Every day I've been doing something. This is the only day off. Even Christmas Eve, I was over there in the morning at 3 o'clock. Do you hear me? Because I hear like I'm breaking up.
Yeah, I hear that in my ear, so I want to make sure everyone hears you. But Tony is here from EquaSearch. Now, I don't know if it's on your end, because the only time I hear it is when you're talking. But Tony's here's from EquaSearch. He spent a day in the hospital. He did a search, and correct me if I'm wrong, Tony, down in Tennessee. He did a search at a site that had toxic chemicals dumped there. And Tony, if you can tell Ed what it was, because I know you and I had a phone call about it, Tony, but they said he may have been exposed to like some really bad stuff, and he got really sick. So he's back home and out of the hospital. But see, these are some of the things that our partners at EquaSearch do without knowing. He's just searching in the middle of a field, and it was some type of toxic waste dump or something.
Well, you can have him call me. You can get him offline and give him my number, and I deal with hazmat all the time, so you can give me a call and we'll discuss whatever is going on, because obviously whatever it was immediately dangerous to his life and health, because he ended up in the hospital from exposure to it. And it sounds like in a short period of time.
Yeah, it was. It came on quickly shortly thereafter when he completed that search. It seems like when I have the media on, it was happening. I took the media off and it went away. But hey, this is a Merry Christmas live stream. I don't recall in the past us getting together on Christmas Day, which I think is a nice treat. And I love the stockings that our good friend, may he rest in peace, Josher, put together with the Christmas lights. And I'm going to show a couple of different variants of what he put together for everybody. So I'm going to go to the media assets, and these are all the December overlays, because Josh, by his own words, Christmas was his favorite holiday. So here's another one with the candy canes in the name up top. We're looking at the banner up top here. So there's one with the stockings with no names on it and just the candy canes. And then here's one for Hanukkah, which is tomorrow. To all our Jewish friends and subscribers and family members, happy Hanukkah. That starts tomorrow. So Josh was all inclusive, which I love. And here is, what did he do here?
Did he do Festivus for the rest of us?
He did not. Not.
Hey, I see Mr. Zayas, your co-worker.
Yeah, that is the warehouse manager. So Mark, Merry Christmas to you and your family. I hope, I know he's not working today, but it's always good to see Mark here in the chat. He's a channel member, and he received a Crime Time with DutyRon sweatshirt for Christmas from me, a hooded sweatshirt. So I hope he's going to be proudly wearing that tomorrow in the warehouse. Mark, if you're not wearing that tomorrow, I will promptly send you home. I will make a command decision as the security director and send you home. So you better be wearing that DutyRon, Crime Time with DutyRon sweatshirt tomorrow. There he is, Mark. Where is he? There he is.
Hey, I see Moira in the crowd. I just want you to know I have a sister-in-law named Moira. Okay.
Retro AI. Wow, that's a flashback. I haven't seen Retro AI Unleashed in a while. God bless the DutyRon family. Love and blessings. Ron and Ed from Canada. Great to see you.
Great White North is in the house.
Yes, indeed. Just say when. Julia Rock is also here. Princess Mitch. Hey, we gotta, we give thanks and praise all day, every day, 365 days a year to our moderators. But I want to say a special thank you to our moderators, because folks like Just Say When and Princess Mitch and Dawn Marie, Joey Brooklyn. Joey Brooklyn, I don't expect him to show up here because comes from a very, very old school Italian family. So he probably has from Christmas Eve about 30 or 40 people sleeping at his house. So he has a house full probably until late tonight, into the early wee hours of the morning of the 26th. So we don't expect Joey Brooklyn, but I want to say thank you to our moderators for your continuous work, keeping the chat classy, keeping everybody, focused on the topics, and welcoming everybody. So thank you, Princess Mitch. And
you had a house full last night too, no, Ron?
Yeah, I had about 20 people last night.
I had a house full too. Hey, Timmy Acosta's in the house. Merry Christmas, Timmy. I had a house full, and this side of the family, my mother's side of the family is from Staten Island. Well, originally from Italy, and then Arthur Avenue in the Bronx, and then finally settled in Staten Island in the 1917 thereabouts. So we have the traditional Feast of the Seven Fishes.
Oh, nice. We didn't even do that last night. We had the five fishes.
I made baked clams, and I did mussels in white garlic wine sauce.
Nice.
And then my wife made the rest of the stuff.
Sounds great. Toby Marr, thank you. Merry Christmas. Hey, I told you guys in the title, A True Crime Merry Christmas. We're going to just go over just one or two small little things, not to break away from the Christmas. But Timmy Acosta, great to see you, and thank you for being a channel member and a good friend. And again, I hate to do it, but I gotta. If it wasn't for Tim, you wouldn't be here. So he introduced me to you, and I want to thank him for that. And I think we all owe a great deal of gratitude to Timmy Acosta for introducing Crime Time with DutyRon's community and family to you, Ed Wallace. So I'll continue to do that, even though he hates it, but too bad.
Yes, Timmy, thank you.
Yes.
Merry Christmas.
Yes. So a couple of misconceptions about this Luigi Mangione case. Some people were getting a little confused about the court officers. They were calling them police officers, and they were calling them goons standing right behind him at his court appearance in Manhattan Supreme Court. That's standard operating procedure on all cases. If a defendant comes in for a case in Supreme Court, now criminal court is the same thing, but they have 2 to 3. In this case, there was 4 court officers behind him. It's for the defendant and the defense attorney's safety, and also court protocol. If the defendant tries to charge the judge, that's their job to stop him. It's for security within the court. Those are not police officers, even though they look like regular police. Some people mistook them for an NYPD police officers. They're New York State court officers commissioned by the court, and they have jurisdiction within the courthouse and in the surrounding areas of the courthouse. So they're not police officers. They are basically to keep security and keep safety within that courthouse and in that court. And I don't know if you have anything that you want to expand on that, but there was a lot of comments. And the reason I'm bringing it out is because some people who are from outside the United States or within the United States, I've been in and out of those courts thousands of times in my 10 years in fugitive. I used to spend every day sometimes in those courts, a great deal of my day. And that's standard operating procedure. Ed, anything you want to add?
Yeah, and I just recently testified. Let's see. Hold on a second. Let me bring my memory back up to speed here. Let's see. As of where are we? So as of November 2024, I testified in 400 trials. And so I've been in the courts a lot myself. Yeah, and these are uniformed state, basically state court officers.
Yeah, New York State.
Yeah, and I have to say something too, because I find it quite disturbing, the amount of the amount of hero worship and support that this terrorist is getting. Okay, I've dedicated my life to fighting terrorism, and whether it's domestic or international, it doesn't matter. Okay, you know, and I see people attacking law enforcement about this Luigi character, and that's the last time I'll use his name. And you know, and take, you know, and justifying what he did.
Yeah.
Okay. And at this time of the year, the one of the holiest days in Christianity and Judaism as well. It's I can't fathom this. I mean, I just can't accept this. And it says a lot about our culture and a lot about our nation. That, you know, I mean, I saw it a long time ago, you know, the radicalizations that were occurring on college campuses. You know, it's no different from the 60s, but now it's expanded. It's a little more intense. And now there are also monies involved, and foreign money and domestic money funding these the radicalization on our college campuses. I mean, then we saw Occupy Wall Street, and then we got Antifa. And now this.
Yeah.
Okay. And this cannot be not acceptable to our nation. This cannot be acceptable to our society.
Right.
Murder in the name of trying to affect change, whatever you're trying to change, is never acceptable. Okay. And should not be worshipped and should not be given hero status. Okay. And, you know, because what's next?
Here's a question for you from Miss Nelson. She says, are you hired, Ed, to be an expert witness?
Yes, I've been hired by prosecutors and defense attorneys, governments, agencies as well, to be expert in various subject matters.
Yeah. So, I mean, some people aren't aware of that. And, you know, thank you for asking that question. So it's Christmas. I just wanted to lightly touch on it. We're done with it. I put it to bed. I'm going to get off of that topic because it's more, again, I always listen to our chat and our live chat and our comments. And that was the main question that I kept seeing coming in about, because everyone was caught up on the perp walk prior to that, you know, which, you know, New York City Police, largest police department. I don't think that the mayor should have been there, but he was. He did it for his own particular reasons, and we could get into that in another live stream. But as far as the court goes and the officers that were standing behind him, that's 100% standard protocol. Every perp that comes into Supreme Court has that package. And
it's inappropriate to be calling the court officers just doing their job thugs.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
It was an uneducated guess at who they are and what their purpose was. So I just wanted to set the record straight for that. We'll do another dedicated live stream about that. I thought his attorney obviously is doing a great job of defending. That's a defense attorney's job. So her husband and herself were in the courtroom. Karen Friedman Agnifilo and her husband Mark were there. He was the one who put the microphone in front of him when he said those two words, not guilty. The husband, the defense attorney who's also representing P. Diddy, was there for that procedure, for that process, and that arraignment on the charges. Those are state charges. And I was shocked also, and we're going to end it at this, to hear that the state was going to go before the feds. And that might change when January comes or February. I think that we may hear a little bit difference with that. So everyone's chiming in for the Merry Christmas, and that's what this is about.
Hey, Jeff, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, let us know if you love the fireplace and the background with the stockings, and also the upper half of, you know, the up in the top here where it says Ron, Ed, chat. This graphic was made by our producer Joshua before he passed away, and I love that we're still using it. I'll never get rid of that. That'll always be here for the holidays. So I pinned the join button, StreamYards, because we really only have about 30 minutes. So we're going to be here another 10 or 15 minutes. If you want to join and say Merry Christmas, you're welcome to join. If you don't, that's okay. But it's the pinned message at the top of the chat. It's a StreamYard link. And again, if you come up, let's just keep it to Christmas.
Hey, Ron. Joey Brooklyn is in the house. Buona Natale, Joey. Buona Natale.
Joey, can you send the 40 or so people who stayed over from last night to another room, or could you go to a quiet place at the Joey Brooklyn estate and join us for a Merry Christmas? Joey loves to spread Christmas joy. Look at what he did in Diker Heights. I know you came in at the end of his last Diker Heights.
Yes,
Christmas
I did at the end.
Yeah, he spent like 2.5 hours in the freezing cold. This guy his gimbal, the motor froze, and it bound up, and we wound up buying him a new gimbal. So, but yeah, Joey, we'd love to have you. Let's see, a bunch of people are acknowledging Josh.
Okay, hey, a question came up about what is the Feast of the Seven Fishes. So for those of you who don't know, this is an Italian-American Christmas Eve tradition. All right, it's a dinner of seafood and fish, typically 7 or more, and it's based in traditional ancient Catholic practices and symbolizing the observance of fasting from meat until Christmas Day. It's not even done in Italy. Okay, it's an American Italian thing.
Let's see if we can keep the music very low in the background. So I think the music is nice, as long as it doesn't overpower us. Thank you for explaining the Feast of the Fishes, because a lot of people might not know about it. And my mother-in-law used to do it religiously. Every year we'd have that, and it was phenomenal. But the thing of it is it's just waves of food. It just keeps coming, you know. So it's a lot of food, but it's a tradition. Seekin Ireland says, I saw an interview on News Nation with the reporter. That was Tracy Waldner. I sent her a message and I asked her if she wants to come on to talk about that. She has received an abundance of death threats because she spoke on this case as a talking head. She's a former CIA, retired FBI agent, and she said that people were sending her death threats, not only to her home, but showed up at her child's school. And that to me is disturbing. That's disturbing.
And these are the same people who say that they could use physical violence against you for you having a different opinion than them in a conversation. All right. This is how our society is so twisted right now. They sent death threats to the McDonald's that they had to get armed security to work in McDonald's in Pennsylvania and Altoona.
My grandmother used to always say, 2 wrongs don't make a right. Okay. So if you have a beef about the United Healthcare and their practices, it doesn't make it right to go and take somebody's life. If you have a beef about certain things or what someone talks about, it doesn't give you the right to go to the person's house or send them emails of death threats or show up at their place of business or show up at their home. These are the things that it makes you into a criminal when you do stuff like that. So that's all we're saying. And we do not cheerlead for people who do bad things and create create a crowd of people that would want to do something really bad. And
then the same people that are out there making these death threats, right, are the same people criticizing the court officers, are the same people. They're the supporters of this terrorist, and then they make fun of the show of strength at the perp walk. Well, these are the same people that would have no qualms about rescuing him and killing a whole bunch of people trying to rescue him, right? Exactly. And free him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because if they can accept what he did, so what's to stop them from trying to kill him? What happened to Lee Harvey Oswald after the assassination? Jack Ruby came up and killed him, right?
Yeah.
And so you have people on that side of the equation who would want to take revenge for the loss of a friend or a coworker or a family member, right? And then you have the other side who supports him, who wants to free him. Okay.
Yes. Where do you stop the insanity?
You're damn if you do, you're damn if you don't.
Sumina, thank you for gifting 5 memberships, and thank you for being a member for so long. I met Sumina at the Gabby Petito Foundation golf outing that the day that I did the fundraiser. So thank you for all that you do, Sue. We appreciate you. We love you. Joey Brooklyn's here. But I'm going to add him in, but let's talk a little bit about, and this is the last about this, because there's just 3 things that I had written down here. It was the 2 that we already spoke on. But what did you think about the defendant and his lawyer wearing similar outfits? And what do you think in the chat? Let us know in the chat what you think about the lawyer and the defendant wearing similar vests, not the same exact color, the similar vest and the white collared shirt. Ed, your thoughts on that?
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, man, that's weird. Okay,
Yeah.
or maybe they just had limited access to clothing, or I mean, she could probably have any clothing she wants out of her closet, but he's limited to what he has. All right, so he has to have gotten some clothing from family or whatever the case may be,
Or her.
But all I kept remember, I called you immediately when I saw that, and I said, shit, he's wearing the same type of clothing Lee Harvey Oswald was wearing when he was being walked out and got killed by Jack Ruby. And I said, what are they trying to? Are they trying to send some kind of signal here?
Yeah, someone in the chat said buy one get one free, Black Widower. Darlene says it was cringe. Let us know what you thought. Sharon said, I didn't know. I didn't think they knew about the clothing. Yeah, the clothing was odd and off-putting to me. Here, Luigi says, why the hell were they matchy? Yeah,
And
really
she was
weird.
all touchy-feely too. Did you notice that during her?
Very.
How many times she touched the defendant?
Yeah, it really. I didn't think that part was too professional, and it was too many touches. I could see maybe one touch, but it was odd. Joey Brooklyn, Merry Christmas, my brother.
Joey,
Merry Christmas. Hey, what's up, guys and everybody? Listen, I can't stay. I got 35 people upstairs. So I just want to wish everybody on the DutyRon channel, the DutyRon family, a very Merry Christmas, a blessed Christmas. Ron, I spoke to you earlier about that. Ed, I haven't spoken to you, but I want to wish you and your family a blessed Christmas. This is a special time of the year, and we got to throw out the negativity. We got to, reach out to family members we don't speak, maybe that, and our neighbors, make sure they're okay. This is what the true light of Christmas is. And I just want to thank everybody. Last night I did go live because, listen, I didn't want to, I did a fireside chat for Christmas Eve. I didn't want to leave anybody alone. I told my family I have to do it because I want to make sure that everybody's okay and we could all hang out for 1 hour and just be together with each other. But everybody in the chat, I just want to say I love you all. I think you guys are amazing. We have an incredible community here on the DutyRon channel, and you're part of my community too. We're all together, and God bless each and every one of you, and I'll see you soon. Enjoy your Christmas, and that's it, basically.
Before you go, Joey, I want to encourage everyone who's new and watches the replay, because we don't have a large crowd here, but I didn't expect to get a large crowd. You know how that goes, Joe.
Right.
But everyone that watches live and watches a replay, subscribe to Joey Brooklyn. I share him all the time. If you notice in my public community posts and in my members only community posts and on my Facebook, YouTube video share groups, every time Joey Brooklyn goes live, I share him, and I share him for a particular reason. And the main reason is there's 2 reasons. The main reason is he spreads peace and positivity, and it's a break from true crime. We all need a break from the doom and gloom, and Joey provides that. And how he provide it? By promoting community and family. Look, he told his house, he probably had 80 to 90 people at his home last night. And he told them, hey, wait a minute. During the Feast of the Seven Fishes, I got to go outside, light a fireside chat for my people who may be home alone. That's nothing to bat an eyebrow at. That is awesome. That is beautiful. So I encourage everyone to go over and subscribe. I'll link it in the description after we're done here. Joey Brooklyn, you can't go wrong. Somebody in the chat, please put Joey Brooklyn's channel in the chat. Ed, right? I mean, this guy's an awesome asset to this community.
After showing my wife your Dyka Heights tour, she says, let's jump in the car and go over there.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Isn't it beautiful?
It
It's
is.
really
It is.
beautiful
It's
neighborhood.
like
Really
every
is.
year. Every year they do it up.
So you went
Yeah.
from Staten Italy over to
Staten
Brooklyn?
Italy.
Real guineas off?
Yeah.
You went straight to the real place? All right,
The
good.
real place, Dyker Heights. Yes.
Yeah.
All right,
Because
thanks.
Bensonhurst doesn't have that many Italians anymore.
No, not at all. They all moved to Staten Italy, New
That's right.
Jersey, or Long
Right.
Island.
That's the progression.
We moved to Long Island. All I have is my mom there. That's it.
That's the progression. Brooklyn to Staten Island to Jersey, Jersey to Florida.
Oh, Florida, right. I'm the odd one. I went to Long Island.
All right, Joey.
Brother
All right.
Joey.
God bless everybody in the chat, and God bless you guys. And remember, we are the prayer warriors. We pray for everybody on my channel. God bless you. I miss you guys. I'll see you this week. We're gonna have a Ron. I want you to be included. Ed too. Maybe I'll do a Streamyards. We're gonna do a New Year's celebration. We're gonna do a celebration of life, and make sure that nobody's alone. Because guess what? We're not just about true crime. We're about humanity, love, and peace. So
Sister
have a great, merry, blessed Christmas, everybody. I'll see you soon. Ciao for
Sister
now.
Caroline Clark concurs with you, Joey.
Grazie.
See you, Joey. Love you,
All
brother.
right, bye-bye. Love you.
All right. All right, that was Joey Brooklyn. We got one more, and then we got to run. Karen Cole was here, and she dropped out. She's over
Come
in
back, Karen. Come back.
Come back, Karen. Come
But
back.
Jeff is here, waiting in the wings. Hey,
Jeff.
Jeff.
Hey,
Merry Christmas, my brother.
Merry Christmas to you guys and everybody else.
What do you got going on, Jeff? What did you do yesterday? What do you got going on today?
Oh, worked today. Worked yesterday, not doing anything today.
Mhm.
Okay.
So just watching this.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you. Merry Christmas, my brother.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ed. Elaine made a rum cake, Ed. Wish I could send it to you.
Oh, my dad loves those rum cakes.
Well, yeah, it was pretty epic in the kitchen a little bit ago. But
Okay.
anyway,
Looks
did you
nice.
have a chance to sample your Christmas cheer I sent you?
Yes. I told you the sausage was great. I love the jalapeno cheddar sausage, summer sausage, and the whiskey, the bourbon's spot on.
Yeah,
Awesome.
pretty good stuff.
We opened the whiskey last night. My brother-in-law, myself, and his son-in-law, my two boys. We did it. We drank a little bit of that. And
Kicks like a horse, but it's good.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. It was good. It was good.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jeff, again, a great part of this community, one of many great community members and friends. And, I just want to say, thank you to you and the missus who are always being so generous to Ed and myself and to the whole community here with the super chatting and chatting it up with everybody in the live, interactive parts of these things. And you can always count on Jeff too to leave messages in the comment section down below, which helps continue that conversation.
Oh, I loved watching the replays too. When we happen to miss one too, I like those. As
Thank you for your support, Jeff. How you feeling?
Really good.
Good.
Last year was a rough year. Last year was pretty rough.
Yeah.
But getting through that, getting a lot better now. It's just taking a lot of time. But
Karen's got hair and makeup ready. I see you. I see Karen. Hair and makeup. He's like,
I'm actually better now than I've been in a long time. So
good. That's good to hear. Good. All the prayers coming through.
Oh yeah. So I got out and did quite a bit of high country hunting this year. So that's good. That's the best medicine to get out there, and you can handle it up there. If you can handle it up there, you can handle it. So it's.
I saw those pictures. I saw those pictures, Jeff. Awesome.
Oh my God, it was glorious up there every day. It's never a bad day up there.
All right,
I
want to get Karen on here because she was on for a few minutes before, and she's in the UK, so it's a time difference. So
let's get her up here.
Jeff, I love you.
Catch you later, Jeff. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Tell the missus we said hello and give her hugs for us. There he goes, Jeff. All right. Karen Cole, Legal Minded Friends, who also has an awesome YouTube channel. She covers a lot of different things. Here she is. Karen.
Hi, everyone. Oh, my God. I was waiting, and then Ziggy jumped off the couch and did a flip, and we thought, oh, my God, because he had to have back surgery. So I had to leave. But anyway, he seems okay. So Merry Christmas, everyone.
Okay. Merry Christmas.
We're still in our loungers, getting ready for dinner.
All right.
Yeah. We're
What are we having
barbecuing.
today?
We're barbecuing. I don't know
Okay.
if I can take you through because they might get upset.
No. Don't get anybody upset.
But yeah, we're barbecuing. And so, yeah.
Agate,
But,
thank you for being here. Agate, you have to get back to your family. I understand. We didn't expect even 100 people to show up here today because it's Christmas. So, and we didn't plan this. So Agate, thank you for being a part of this community. Thank you for always leaving comments and engaging with Ed and myself and all the great people in this community. That's what makes this a great place, is folks like you and others who always continually you know, make this a good place to be. So I appreciate you and many, many others. Emily, thank you for coming back into the our first YouTube channel member when I engaged the memberships way back in 2018, 2019. So she was one of the first. So thank you, Emily, for being back, coming back, and we appreciate you being here.
So Karen, what's your take?
What's my take?
You had something on your mind. Spill it.
Oh, I never have anything on my mind. I always forget. Oh, the best Christmas present I got this year was I got a walking stick.
Oh, for hiking or for just around town?
For hiking. Yeah, for
Okay.
hiking.
Okay.
Because I said, I never go hiking anymore because I always feel unstable these days. And it's like, yeah, so that was pretty cool.
Did you get the dual or single?
Oh, it's really cool. It flips out like you can carry it in your purse and yeah, proper. It looks really cool. But how are you, Ed? It's nice to see you and nice to see you, DutyRon.
Doing good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's good.
I'm having a Christmas. I surprised my wife with some very unique gifts.
Oh, well, I was trying to figure out how we could turn the camera around because I want to show you. I don't know if we can do it. But there's the Christmas gift here. See, it's a projector onto the screen, onto the what do you call it?
Very nice.
Yeah,
isn't that cool?
Projecting thing.
That's the way it goes nowadays. You can put YouTube up, you can put everything. It's like
it's awesome.
Very
well
awesome.
worth it.
Little Patty, Merry Christmas, Ed, Ron, and Joey. This was probably before you came on up, and everyone's wishing you a Merry Christmas as well.
Thank you.
Emily says Merry Christmas to you and yours. I can't believe my membership lapsed. It's okay. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you're here, and that's the main thing. The memberships is just an extra step, and it's all good. So here's a great one. DutyRon and Ed, thank you so much for all you do. Much appreciated. Listen, again, I always say this, we're all inclusive here, and it's not just us. It's all of us together. It's not just me and Ed. It's not just our guests that we bring on. It's you, the audience, the live audience, the replay audience. You guys are what makes the machine move. So I salute you. And I know, Ed, you do every day. When you talk to me, you're like, look at how great our community is. And, some days we have bad days where, there's some people that leave some toxic comments, but Ed and I have a thick skin. We just brush it off and we get back up and we do what we do day in and day out because that's who we are. Right, Ed?
Yes, right. That's right. Love the family here. Love the true crime community that you started and I joined in on.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah. Good. I should probably let you go. I just wanted to say Merry Christmas. And
we wanted to make this 30 minutes, but Karen, it's always a pleasure to have you and your
Thank you.
as an attorney. If people aren't subscribed to Karen Cole, Legal Minded Friends, I'll link that in the description. Just give me about 5 or 10 minutes. But her channel, if one of the mods could put it in, that would be great. Stick it in the chat. Karen Cole.
I did a short, which I thought was quite clever, and Lexi said it was quite clever, but I made a little joke and oh my God, the short DutyRon took about 2 hours to get all the right clips together. It's only 30 seconds.
Oh my
God. It's 30 seconds.
No one said it was easy.
Yeah.
It's a knock. It's a knock joke.
I wanted to get your thoughts while we have an attorney here about Luigi and his defense attorney matching. Have you ever seen that before?
They were what? Sorry?
Their clothing was matching.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, the defense attorney and the defendant matching sweaters and shirts.
No, that's not right.
Yes.
I mean,
that's a bit strange.
Yeah. I'll say.
I mean,
right?
but we don't normally call our clients and say, "What are you wearing?" But I do try to say what to wear. You know, like.
But I
What
pointed
what
out,
not to wear, more importantly.
Yeah, exactly.
I pointed out that he had a bag that he left the Pennsylvania with, and that bag went with him into the federal courthouse, and then that bag that he went in with came out with his defense team, and then when we saw him several days later in the state court for his state charges, they were both wearing the same outfit.
That's bizarre.
Yeah.
I wonder what that means.
Bizarre one. I was trying to pull it up, but
maybe he borrowed a suit from him.
It was just a vest, a red vest, different color red.
Pullover vest, yeah.
Yeah, and then a white collared shirt.
Yeah, he could have lent him something. I've lent people clothes before. I buy clothes just specifically to lend people.
You know, our courthouse has clothes in it.
Yeah.
Clothes that they give defendants that aren't dressed appropriately, and
okay. Yeah, like when you're going into a fancy restaurant, remember they used to give you a jacket.
Yeah.
All right, Karen, we'll let you run.
Okay.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, Merry Christmas.
Yes,
Bye.
Karen. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
So there goes Karen Cole.
Kristen's in the house.
Oh, she is. Look at her there. There she is, Kristen. Now, before I let her jump in, he makes all of the shorts and the videos for us. She's part of the team. She's a major part of the team. All of the thumbnails and the community posts, we do them together, but she puts them together herself. So special thanks and kudos to Kristen for making the machine run. And looks like she's outside.
She's outside Nicole, so let's get to her before she freezes.
Kristen, let's talk.
All right. Hey, I was trying to be all cute and like show the weather, but my hair and my sweatshirt isn't working. So
it's okay. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. I just saw you guys were live and we just got done eating. So instead of sending you random videos, Ron, I thought I'd just come in, tell everybody Merry Christmas. Thank you all. What a hell of a year.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So what a hell of a year. And everyone who's joined us, thank you. That really is just appreciation for all the love, all the support, and all the support that these two get. So that's all I wanted to say.
Kristen,
I want to go where it's warm.
I want to just say this, and I said it before you came on, and I say it here again. You do a lot of hours worth of work in putting, you just heard Karen Cole talk about taking 2 hours to put a 30-second short together. You have streamlined the process a bit through trial and error, but the countless amount of hours, and you and I think a lot alike too, which helps. So
no, it's scary sometimes. Like I'll send you a link or you'll send me one. I'm like, dude, I just used that.
Yeah.
So it's like, get out of my damn head.
It helps.
Good that way.
Yeah, it makes the machine run good. It's a well-oiled machine. But I want the folks in the chat and, in the live chat and on the replay to know that, it really is.
Here, have some snow, everybody.
It's appreciated. All right, let's see. Snow full screen.
Oh, just give it a second. It'll keep going.
Oh, wow. Look at that. It's like a whiteout behind you there.
Yeah.
Okay. You can keep that.
And look, my husband got me a new Eagle sweatshirt.
Yay. That's a good Christmas gift.
He got me a sweatshirt and a new hammer. And I mean like a freaking 22-pound rock homping hammer. I'm so freaking excited for it.
Wow.
Okay.
I know. Don't worry, Ed. I know my goods. If I'm going to use it for anything other than rocks, gloves.
All of a sudden, an image of Kathy Bates comes into my head.
Oh, shit. That's exactly.
I'm your number one fan.
Yeah, taking the hammer to the knees or the ankles. Was it the ankles?
Kristen, you're getting a lot of love in the chat. I'm just highlighting some of this
guys. I don't have any of the chat or anything. I actually just saw that. I literally saw you were live and just jumped on the Streamyard link. So that way, I didn't even know. Is this members only or public? I'm sorry, I didn't even ask.
We're public. Meredith says she's gonna go have a great
shoot and a half.
We are public. Yeah, you are there for the public. It doesn't matter about what you look like right now.
Oh, I know it doesn't. I don't care.
What matters is that you're here and we're utilizing Josh's Christmas banner at the top.
I saw that.
Yeah. So
I wasn't going to make another one after, yeah,
no, that stays.
No, it has to stay. That and him and my turkey, that concoction from that year. So, yep.
Anyways, Kristen, thanks for stopping in. We're going to run because I got to get
Please.
going.
I'm not going to hold up your time, but Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy Hanukkah.
Thank you for everything. Prayers for your family.
Yes. Thank you. And happy Hanukkah to everyone who celebrates starting tonight. And
Jewish brethren.
And happy Kwanzaa. I believe it's second or third day. So just everybody take care, and I'll talk to y'all soon.
Bye, Chris.
All right. Bye, guys.
Take care, Kristen.
We love her. She's the best.
All right.
All right. Ed.
I have I want to do my traditional I'm going to make it a tradition. I did it last year, but I want to do it again, if you don't mind, Ron.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So be reminded what this day is all about. Okay, it's not about Santa Claus. It's not about Christmas trees per se and gifts. Although we did receive a great gift today. And there we're in the same country, shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of the Lord shone round about them, and they were sore afraid. And an angel said unto them, Fear not, for behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For unto us is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord. And this shall be a sign unto you. Ye shall find the babe wrapped in swaddling clothes, lying in a manger. And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of heavenly hosts, praising God and saying, Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill toward men. Amen.
Amen, brother. Amen. That was beautiful. Thank you for that, Ed. You're always good at reeling it in to show our community what these holidays are really about. And again, you said it so well. It's not about the gifts. It's not about Santa Claus. It's about Christ. So thank you so much for doing that, Ed. And I want to thank everyone for being here. I know this is not our popular true crime type show. We did try to intertwine a little bit of true crime into this. There's so much more to talk about. We've had some horrific crimes that happened here just as recent as this past Sunday. I'm not going to get into it, but you guys know what it's about. It's a horrific subway crime, and we'll talk about that on a later date. But yeah, there's so much going on. Just everybody embrace your family, embrace your friends. If you haven't spoke with a loved one or a family member in a long time, now's the time to try to make that peace and reach out, if it's possible, to someone who you haven't spoken with in a while, because you never know, a small little message to somebody who you haven't reached out to in a long time might make their whole day, make their whole year, for that matter. So on behalf of Crime Time with DutyRon and Ed Wallace, we want to wish you all a Merry Christmas, a happy and a healthy, most importantly, a healthy new year. I'm feeling good, but I am a little bit weak. My voice is actually down because with those little shots of whiskey that I took last night, I started to yell a little bit, get loud, and now my voice is down. So I paid the price, but listen, we're here for you guys. We love you, we appreciate you, and we thank you. So we give thanks all year long to you guys. Ed, I know you always got something to say at the end of these live streams. What do you got?
Thanks for sharing your Christmas day with us for this short period of time. Thanks for your support throughout the year. Blessings to you and your family on this holy day, and Happy New Year coming. Always stay safe, stay prepared, and watch your six.
And we're going to end it with that beautiful fireplace, and I'll put the music up so we can listen to it for the last minute. So that's what's going to take us out of here. So good night or good day, and depending on where you guys are watching. Good night, good evening, good morning. From Crime Time with DutyRon and Ed Wallace, we wish you a great day. Merry Christmas.